Today is October the 27th, and it's approximately 12:22. And this is Doc with Doc's Ghetto Child. We're gonna be talking about, we're dealing with images today. Okay, it's images. I'm living in my living room here in my home, and this is what I have. These are some of the images that I have on the wall. This is from BIGEST, the structure design. My son Marcus, he did that design. This is some of his work here, and he's studying to become a civil engineer, and he's going into nuclear engineering. Okay, this is one of my paintings, my water paintings that I did a portrait of my wife and I. Okay, and this here is where my son John Cornelius Robinson got his master's degree from Savannah School of Art and Design. Okay, and this is the image of Terry, a portrait of my wife, done up to the top there. And that there is, of course, Martin Luther King at the Lorraine Hotel, where he ultimately was killed. Okay, and this is of John F. Kennedy and family. And of course, this is myself here, and a scale model that I designed and won a civil litigation in court down in Miami, Florida. And this is the plight here, where I won the case that lasted 12 years, and the duration of that. But anyway, these images, okay? And we go back around the wall, focus back in on these images. And the plaque down below the image there is where I'm a ordained minister. And this is a tribute to the unknown soldier by a dear friend of mine, George Boston Rhymes. Okay? And these are the images. And of course, this is my home. We're looking out of the living room to the front room window. Okay? But we're gonna be talking about images. And we're doing some sketching and doing these images and talking about images. We all depict a certain image in society, and we will be dealing with the image of integrated segregation, this kind of thing. But then we'll be dealing with drawings as we talk here just a little. And this is some sketches I was working on and putting together, and we're dealing with just images, okay, and just depicting how I'm gonna go about putting this drawing together. It's just a practice run. I'm gonna be doing the portrait of the first black mayor out of 152 years. His name is Mr. Sonny Vickers, and I'm gonna be doing that one. I'm gonna be doing his portrait off on his calendar. I'm gonna do it a little later, and but I'm gonna be practicing now because I might do it in pencil, pastels, or water, or either oil. I don't even know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. But the portion that I'm going to do is probably this section right in here. Somewhat. I may put the building in, so I don't know for sure. But I am going to do this because this is historic. And he was not elected. He was put in position because of the previous mayor had got himself in some form of trouble. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm dealing with images, and I just started sketching these out and just roughing them in and giving a general idea of what we'll be doing here. And just sketching and putting in a few little details of how I'm going to be working this now. This is no particular person. This is just something I'm working with. Just from a practice run, so you'll see me make errors in this, but all this is part of it, and bringing the realism out in it. And it's just an image, and a lot of times I don't make these circles like so, you know, to define. The nose don't have a hard line about it; it's not supposed to, okay, and basically build up the shadows, okay. You can make this be a male or female or however you want to do it, just depending on what kind of face structure I decide to give it. Okay, I don't know for sure yet. And I'm putting a lip line in here. This will be a lip line. Then I put this little line across here, you know, something to show. It's got some roundness to it, whatever. And we do it like so. Like so. So anyway, then I come in and I shadow. Just general idea to shadow these in. And what it does, it start bringing the fullness into the drawing. And give a good idea. So anyway, you get people know how to draw the hand, how to draw the face, and all of that, okay? But you just have to feel it. And I come across around here, you know, and I began to put the face line in, you know, it depends, I don't have no erasers and whatnot, so, you know, come on in, and put the shadows in. We're just dealing with images. And you know, we were talking about integrated segregation, and where we depict and create these images of a certain lifestyle. A poor man trying to depict the image that he's standing for dignity and pride. So he'll put this display on as if he's got $1 million, and based upon his pride and trying to create his image of what's going to get him through life. It's just like this drawing here. It's an image, okay? No particular person. Never seen this person a day before in my life. It's just this idea as a drawing. Now, I come above the eye, you know, you already got the eye line, and then you got the forehead, and being the area up here, however you want to depict it. But then you got the lines on the side, and how we want to bring this in. And just be creative about it. Got your earlobe, and how we, and you got the hairline. How we want to be able to create about it. I can go either way, you know. Well, let's see, I'll make this guy a meal. I'm ready to do that way. Give him a mustache. It's distinguished the guy, you know what I'm saying? And we come in here with part of a mustache. And I don't know, I'm just drawing, you know, just sketching. Just seeing how I want to go with this. Yeah. And we come down here and just being creative. Give him a cheek line, and we say, okay, I'm just gonna work just one half of it, you know, like so. But anyway, I might give him a little goatee or whatever you want to call this thing down here, okay? And we'll run it all up the side and see how we want it to come out to be, and we do it like this. And then we put the shadows into it. Give him a little line around the edges here, and we start bringing it out. And you know, you got the little bone right by the eye, you know, right here in this area. But anyway, integrated segregation is where we as black people, poor white people, and poor migrant folks, or however you want to whatever terminology you decide you want to use. It's just that you be integrated, but you yet be isolated because you're the group picked out of a group. And here in Lowndes County, we have that type of a situation, and it's occurring openly with our administrators, our administrations. You got bags on the side or something. Okay, now it depends on how we decide to do this image. And like these guys here in the county, they create these images, okay? And we are this person right here, you know, to them. I don't know who this person is. It's just an image. But I'm working. Now what I'm doing, we give the guy the cheekbone here. But getting back to the economically oppressed people from integration, okay? Integration, integrated segregation, and how the terminology is becoming to be. So it's no more about this per se racism, okay? But it's about socialism and a non-thriving economy. So how do we make this thing work? That's going to be the big question. How do we make it to work without going to pieces? All the other countries and nations are falling apart. The only way we can make things work is we work together as a people, okay? As as Americans. Now, but we got to face the facts of reality. We have integrated segregation in our country. We got it where the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. And we got these image makers, these tone setters. It's like I'm creating this image here. Okay? Now I'm only going to do one half. And I'm just going to deal with it from this degree. Now, we'll look at this hard line right in here. So, you know, you guys, you know, he's got this little cheekbone. And we give him a little neck or so, you know. And we give him this kind of hairline you're going to have. And we deal with his hairline. But, you know, we deal with images. So, when we're going to look at the images here and depicting how it should come out to be. This may not be sounding like it's making a lot of sense, but when we deal with socialism and social issues and it creates these images, okay? Now, this image will depict our society as to the degree, okay, that we would depict it to be. Now, how will we do this? Now, we'll say one side don't have any features, with a very few, okay? One side have a complete feature, okay, because it's getting the most attention. That's the same way it is with our society. Is that I'm devoting, just like I'm devoting this attention to this side of the drawing, but this is how it is in Valdosta. This here would be the north side, this would be the south side. And therefore there's no attention devoted to the south side, all except for very little. So now, you don't know what this is over here, you don't know what's going on over here. There's nothing going on this side, okay? That have any value to it. All the values is being placed on this side over here, okay? Because this is where the emphasis is, this is where all the work is taking place. All the construction is on this side of this image that I'm creating. See, they created these images, in which I don't know who this guy is, so this is apparently a false illusion. So therefore, a lot of things are based upon the concepts of the illusions of how their mind would depict things to be. Now, in art, it takes its own form. Now, let's see how we would work this. Now, I don't want to get too drastic with this now. So anyway, I got different shades of pencils over there, but I'm just going to work with this one. So anyway, we work with this image, and we'll hope that the image come out right, because all of the work that we're putting into it, the dedication. Now we'll come on here, we go a little bit darker on this side. See, I'm putting emphasis, I'm going to go a little darker over here. On this side, I'm not doing anything, okay? So this is how it's depicted, so I got to make it distinguish this now, okay? So I come up here and I create a hairline, okay? Get this guy forehead up here. So now, how am I going to work this in, okay? So I work his hairline in. Now, so that will be actually the top of his head here. So we'll figure, this will be the top side of this. This will be the top side. So anyway, we give this guy here top side as well. All right. So now we got this half done image. Okay. So we give him a little hairline here, and we'll see how it come out. Work on this degree. Let's see, we give him a long hair. He'll fall out there, we'll get him because he got long hair, you know. Make him a long hair guy. Now, put it over his ears. Now we got to put his earlobes in. Let me see how this comes out. Well, let's see, we get him a head, man. That'll really make him against. Nah. Uh-oh. And the guy is this. Alright? Now, let's see what we do here. Get a little hair stick up on his head, man. Make it work one way or the other. Anyway, now we'll come back in here and we'll shadow these in. Let's see where we go from here, okay? Let's see. Let's deal with this cat. Make sure that I get this right. Now, we yet haven't did nothing on we call this the south side. This is the north side, so we haven't did nothing on here. But over here on this side, with all the emphasis in. This is how it works in integrated segregation. Just like this. Okay? Where we come in, we pick the area. Okay? And we create these images, which is the illusions of life. And we'll do a little work over here. This work over here is more transparent. And end of the work on the opposite side. Okay, we gotta make this side like that side. Okay? So this is what we deal with. So now we come back in here and we'll harden these lines here up. And we'll see where it takes us. Alright? But anyway, this is basically what we're dealing with images. So, you know, when we're dealing with different things, we come in, we're taking just to say the general idea of an image. And we come in, we say what we'll do. We'll make another person here. And we'll put an outline. Okay. And we'll see how we're going to depict this thing. And I wonder where this guy is going with this. Well, what we do, we create all these type of images. And see which way we go with it. And you can do these images all kinds of different ways, you know. And we look at it from all kinds of different points of view for the images. And then we come to cheat lines in. And whichever way we want to depict it. Now it just depends upon us. But anyway, I'm just sitting sketching and just thinking out loud based upon concepts. But anyway, getting down to what we were generally discussing is images. The county that I live in, I escaped through my art. I'm cancer free right now. From what I can understand, I'm in remission. And I am that sixth person out of the 100,005 that survived. And I am that sixth person. Okay? That's on the survivors list. And now we talking about images. Now how we want it. We're gonna make this guy laugh a little. Okay, so what we'll do, we're taking him with teeth line. Okay, and high one now, you know what I'm saying? And boy, he got a bad mouth. Whoa. We better fix that. Wow, I mean I really jacked that up. Oh man. Oh, this cat's not gonna like me very much. I gotta kind of say we fix this. Yeah man, I'm gonna work on this. Yeah, well, let's see. That don't look like no smile. Look like very much of anything going on here. Like he's kind of on the teed off side instead of a smile. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's give him a beard. No. Just sketching, trying to get my hand right. There's images. Anyway, getting back to the integrated segregation and how people live in our societies, and how we do this. It's basically like I'm doing these drawings here. Okay? And you will find that so many things that goes on in our societies are created the same way you see I'm doing it with the creativity of just a mere throw. Okay? Just a mere throw of it all. You know? And if I was to take this guy, we should utilize it to this degree. And it gives us the general ideas. But anyway, just dealing with it from the points of view, from different perspectives and angles. And when we become integrated with ideas and segregated in thoughts, therefore we harm ourselves to a certain degree. But if we keep an open mind and consider all others and don't think so much as to isolation and isolating people as we do these drawings, then we can find ourselves moving ahead as Americans. But as long as we got the economically oppressed and integrated segregation, we're gonna always have problems, because it means groups are picked out groups and they're left like this, you know, straight down the middle. One side got a lot of attention and the other side did not. And this is reflected in all our major cities. Just like this. You got this distinction. And in this distinction, you would have the attention put on one side, and the other side, one side is beautified by the concept of thought and design. Now, the other side don't have very much of anything done to it, so therefore it remains in its condition. It don't get no attention, so it deteriorates. Okay? So instead of it reflecting joy, it begins to reflect the eyeline drops, okay, to a degree. Then it began to show a certain sadness to the degree, okay. Then it began to show the oppressed to the degree. You see? So what do? So now you got one side looking cheerful, you got the other side that's looking down in the worration side, because it's dealing with integrated segregation. It's an integrated portrait, but it's deflecting segregation. One side getting all the attention, being constantly developed. The other side, there's no development occurring. And that's basically what's going on in Valdosta. This side is being excluded, even though it's included. But it don't get no attention, no more than it be aided not to interfere with this side. But anyway, this is Dr. Ghetto Child. It's dealing with images, and the images of our society and the reflection thereof, how they reflects back upon us. That means said, it's Dr. Ghetto Child. Till next time.